This is where I belong!
What's up? I'm Daniel from Gideon.
All right, Daniel. Do you feel that American Christianity is holding up to the standards that the Bible has set?
No. I mean, yes and no. I think that American Christianity is, I think that if we all abided by the way the Bible, said, that I don't think any of us would be in as much trouble as we are. But, no, to be completely honest, that's my answer. I could go way deeper into that, but no.
All right. When it comes to your band Gideon, where do you guys stand on the idea of revival or an awakening in the heart?
I think I grew up in a Southern Baptist church, and I think that they tried to plan revivals. I don't believe in that. I think that you can try to spark a revival, but I don't think that revival on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night with a guest pastor is revival. I think that revival is possible, and I think that it starts with a lot of it starts with the spirit-filled hardcore scene for sure. But I think that it's more of a movement and not something that can be planned for sure.
All right. When it comes to heavy Christian music, that's any genre, metalcore or hardcore, do you feel that it's a good ministry, or do you feel like it's just a positive influence in the scene?
I think it's a really good ministry. From a ministry point of view, I get to hang out with, people that I don't think that my dad, as a pastor, would ever be able to hang out with. You know what I mean? My dad would, but my dad's, venue is the church. And so I don't think a lot of the kids that come to these shows will go to church. So I think that kind of opens up a cool opportunity for me. We get to hang out with kids that would never go to church, and that's who we get to hang out with.
All right. Some say that it's all about the music, and it doesn't matter what the band believes. It's just about the sound. It doesn't matter what they're preaching. Do you agree? Why or why not?
No. I mean, we're a Christian band, and we believe in everything that's in our lyrics. We feel strongly about it. We're not really very preachy. Like I said, we like to take more of a, I guess you would say, a love approach. We would rather just hang out with some kids that maybe don't have any friends, And I think that that's our main approach. But yeah, we believe in everything that we stand for and say in our lyrics for sure.
Or if you could say, address those Christians or people that aren't Christians that say those kinds of things, that music is just beats and whatever, and it doesn't really matter about the passion. What do you think that you would say?
I think I would say that I've seen, I'm a living example, and so is all the 5 other people that ride my van, that we've seen miracles. We've seen a lot of stuff happen. So I'm welcome to talk to anybody that ever wants to talk to me about it for sure.
All right. This is kind of a redundant thing, but do you find spiritual joy in being in Gideon? Spiritual meaning your heart, is it satisfied in it?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I find spiritual joy in it. I'm where God wants me to be, and I think that's where spiritual joy comes from. I think even a lot of Christians are miserable because they're not where God wants them to be. So I definitely find spiritual joy.
All right. That leads actually to the next question. Some would say that this type of music you play is bad, satanic, dark, whatever, the stereotypes. Do you feel like it's the will of God for you to be in this band?
Oh, definitely, for sure. Absolutely. And for the people, that's kind of old-fashioned. I think there's still those kind of people, but I think there's a lot less of those people now, because a lot of it is because of the way spirit-filled hardcore has grown, you can take lyrics from some spiritual hardcore bands these days, and it could be like a praise and worship song. So I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, especially if it's adult kind of thing, being judgmental, just show them the lyrics, for sure.
All right. So as a whole, how long have you been touring for?
Since summer 2008.
All right.
Actually, no. October 2010.
Oh, okay. So for that long, you've been in a couple of years.
Yeah, almost 2 years. Yeah,
okay,
2 years.
so do you feel like, you said this is the will of God for you. Do you feel like that you as a band, you as one of the band members, have y'all made an impact? Because the question that begs to be answered is, does Christianity make an impact on the music scene?
Sure. I think that we've made an impact. I think that there's a lot more to be done. But I definitely think that you've got, in the spiritual hardcore scene, you've got, bands that are a little bit more vocal about Christianity from stage. And you've got bands kind of like us that we do say that we're Christians from stage. But it's more of a, like I said, like a love thing. Like we would hang out, you know what I mean? I think that a lot of kids just want someone to be friends with them, And I think that a lot of non-Christians are bitter because no one has ever showed them love. They don't know what it is,